That's a badass attack.
Whoa! That's the same response I have.
I want to rewind this for one quick bit since we're recording there anyway, and show you something. All right. I'm glad it rewound it to this point where he fucking skates on it. But no, when it shows her inside, like from this angle, you see her fly back.
Yeah.
She gets one frame of being in the corner. Blah 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 blah. So I want to point something out. There's a time when someone made note that Vegeta was cheated.
Yeah.
In the Buu saga, that everyone, just about every major hero in the show, had a moment where they won.
Oh yeah.
Where the great evil was destroyed by them. Goku with Frieza, Gohan with Cell, and then it was supposed to be
Vegeta and Buu. But it didn't happen.
But they cheated him out of it. They instead just made it to where it separated Buu. I really hope this is Vegeta's.
This is Vegeta's. What?
It's not going to be, but I want it to be Vegeta's, where he beats Jiren. He masters Ultra Instinct and he just goes all out.
Okay, so first and foremost, I want to know how many episodes of Goku versus Kale and Caulifla and Kefla?
5.
5 episodes.
It's a little over a minute an episode.
Yeah.
Because it's 43 minutes, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember. I only saw it being 45 or 30 minutes. Well, these 3 episodes that we're covering, I don't even remember from the top of my head because there's just so many episodes. It was 1, 14, 13, and 12, I believe.
14, 15, 16.
Okay. So it really was just picking off of what happened last time with... I guess it was essentially part 2 of Goku versus Kale and Caulifla. Oh my god, the animation has been put in here. And then later down the line, they fused and caused Goku some trouble, and then now reawaken Ultra Instinct Goku. At this point.
The boulders on immune.
How would you compare it with his fight with Jiren? Did you feel that it was better than that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Just because it had a way bigger build and everything.
Putting the pupils back into me. That's true. I guess you could say that
so
the one with Jiren just kind of came all at once.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, I wouldn't say, well, he was conscious, but I felt that there were more moments of Goku versus Jiren which he actually was in full Ultra Instinct form, where this one was a little bit more conscious, and it was him developing the power a little bit more. We find out actually a really big thing was Goku is not as strong in Ultra Instinct form, not quite yet. Right. He's not quite as strong, but he's really fast.
Just because he has to take himself out of the form to attack.
And sure, he'll still have like those silver eyes and everything like that, but when it comes to Ultra Instinct, in order for him to hit just as hard as he can respond... That's crazy to think about.
Not only does he have to defend instinctually, he has to attack instinctually.
He was very much so conscious in his Ultra Instinct form when it came to attacking, but when he dodges, it's totally fine. Like,
to a point, because he got nipped.
He did get nipped, but that was also him... You could say that's him thinking about what he wants to do.
Yeah, because he was still attacking.
Oh. Yeah, because like as he was charging that Kamehameha wave, that's him thinking about it. And I do like that little touch upon the fact that Ultra Instinct isn't... Well, it's really overpowered, but it's incredibly difficult to master, to where Goku is not going to master, even the second time around. And I do like Vegeta thinking about that whole sequence in which we was talking to those two about learning to use their body instinctively instead of just think about it and then act. I'm just surprised how much energy Goku was able to reserve in using not just Super Saiyan Blue and Kaioken, but also use Ultra Instinct, which apparently does so much strain on him.
Mm-hmm.
And it all started with Goku getting most of his energy back from Frieza, or some of it at least. So even as he was continuing to fight other people, he was able to gain enough stamina to utilize that form. He became God. If you take it out of context, we teamed up to fight this guy, now he turned to God. I'm not quite sure. What was the explanation in which he was able to go back into that form?
It was just the drawing of power to match Caulifla.
Oh, okay.
Or, Kefla.
Kefla. In which case, it was just as strong as him throwing a spirit bomb at Jiren. So, okay, so it's only when he gets hit with something big.
So what I'm hearing is his plot armor is so good that whatever would have killed him gets absorbed into him.
Something like that. At a point, I just kind of got bored of him fighting Kale and Caulifla. Kefla was definitely something out of the blue, and we were also questioning about that. Like, was that okay or not, as far as like the rules? But I guess it was.
It comes.
It's cool.
So I'll actually on the Wikia page for Dragon Ball, the common consensus that people tend to have is items that are not dangerous by themselves are allowed.
By themselves? Oh, like say like some kind of poisonous pill or something like that.
Yeah. So weapons, pills, poisons.
Any accessory that works for someone else's ability.
Yeah, healing items and dangerous items aren't allowed. So Roshi's bottles, they're not dangerous by themselves. They're dangerous when
he uses
used with a technique.
Right.
Just like the fusion, it's not dangerous by itself
unless you have two people who are willing to use it.
It's dangerous when someone is good with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Their technique with it is what makes it dangerous.
Oh God! Someone brings out a knife into the fight, and they're like, "You can't do much with that. So it's allowed."
Whoops! They bring a letter opener.
Oh, watch out! No, it's Jiren with the letter opener. Like, oh shit! No, that's not allowed.
You ever hit someone so hard they go monochrome?
I love Jiren's responses throughout the fight. Definitely when Kefla came in, that's when he was starting to twitch a little bit. And definitely when he woke up when Ultra Instinct came in. He was like, "Wake up." Okay, I'm up. Alright. But it was really cool. I think that was the highlight of the 3 episodes that we watched, was definitely Goku figuring Ultra Instinct out. Also, him grinding on that energy beam.
Yeah.
was really cool. And the point blank Kamehameha wave was great too.
God, that was so bad.
I also noticed that I think it was 115 that did it more, but just the heavy emphasis on shading on all these characters. That shade on Krillin, like
he's all passed out, still getting his ass beat. No, trust him, guys.
Just kind of brought more tension, especially when they didn't use it as much. I'm not sure if they decided to do that, like just for kicks, like they did the announcer preview in 15 as well. What? Okay, it's just kind of obligatory.
Huh. So that's their announcer.
Yes.
Dude, I want to see this in English now. Like, do they make a different announcer?
So weird. What the fuck? What was that?
I don't know. I don't like it. I'm glad that was only a one-off thing.
It's like bringing a guest animator for Naruto vs. Pain. It's that level of, what is this? My pain is stronger than yours. That was weird. I'm totally fine with the preview stuff, although it's also weird knowing that they'll do that foreshadowing of all the things that happen in the episodes, followed by a recap of what happened last episode in DangIT episode. Because you're essentially...
They tell you what's going to happen in the episode, then they tell you what happened last episode, then the episode happens, and then they tell you what's going to happen in the next episode. So they tell you what's going to happen twice.
So they have, let's say, 3 minutes like of all those 3 elements coming together to just kind of cut off as much episode time as they needed, just to keep the episode going and keep it a regular length. It's ridiculous. It's like us putting an intro up twice in a video,
right?
Just to spare for time. But yeah, it was a really solid last episode right there for 116. I just kind of got a little bit bored of 114, but then I understand what it was. It was weird when Kale there went out of control, but then Caulifla had to snap her out of it, and she was back to normal. So it was kind of more. It felt like, hey. 113 then felt like the ending of that episode just kind of felt like a just something for hype reasons to get you hype for the next episode. But it turns out it was just something false that Caulifla was able just to neutralize anyway. That was interesting. I do like the build for the possibilities of Kefla being a really strong warrior, because her at that moment wasn't strong enough to fight Ultra Instinct Goku, but she was good enough to fight every other version of Goku. And that was her in Super Saiyan form. So it's crazy. Especially since when you think how Caulifla just learned how to go Super Saiyan not so long ago. And how she just has an innate ability to grow, and Kale just has that legendary Super Saiyan status.
Right? So I learned that even with this double knockout that Goku pulled off, he's still losing.
He's still losing? What do you mean?
Vegeta has one more knockout than him.
Oh, that's true. Vegeta's been knocking out people.
He has one more knockout than him.
Yeah.
I think it's like 9 and 10 between them. 54 combatants are out.
Yeah, wow.
Of the 80.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
A lot of them are kind of fodder, but yeah, it's whatever. Like, I'm thinking of Frieza versus that one winged dude.
Oh.
But it didn't even matter. They could fly.
Roselle?
Yeah.
Final form Frieza intimidated him to jump off the arena.
I think Steel Kappa had the worst to get knocked out by Frieza. Essentially happened the same way. They both got blasted, but just I'd rather get knocked out by Goku than Frieza.
Jimenez from Universe 2 had it pretty bad. It says, Final Form Frieza kicked him out of the arena after beating him to near death.
Every single Frieza thing is just, ooh. Next episode is just gonna be Universe 2. I'm guessing that they'll get knocked out.
Either they're getting knocked out or 17 is, because he's gonna try and help 18. He's gonna get himself knocked out, and then 18 is like, rah! And then next episode, she's gonna take out Universe 2.
Also, Goku is with them as well, and he's like down
this guy has not had a break since Ultra Instinct. Since his fight with Jiren, he's not had a break.
Stupid. So he needs to learn how to master Ultra Instinct just to fight Jiren. But he's always caught up in this nonsense because he either wants to or people are just attracted to him. It sucks for him.
I know that feeling.
I guess that's pretty much it, I would say. It was a solid episode. Just like when you watch it all three of them together. If you watch them separately, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
they keep building up to the next one.
They keep building and building and building. You're like, God, finish it already.
But now there's a lot of cooldown time. Because now it's like past Ultra Instinct. What about that, I guess, those little cards they did for their intermissions for Ultra Instinct.
Oh, yeah.
That came out of nowhere, but it was great. I'll have to like look more into, I guess, the different visual effects for Ultra Instinct Goku, because there were a few subtle differences between him as he was fighting Kefla that I really want to look into. Such as like him having the aura, like the weird like fairy stream that kind of like goes past his face. Also the steam effect.
Yeah. So he had the steam, the buffering bar.
Yeah.
His natural water-esque aura around him.
Yeah, just that outline. That's just like, oh, I just entered in. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, all right. So we'll end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to stay in the know of our postings regarding Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball in general, be sure to subscribe and also hit that little messenger bell thing on next to the subscribe button just to know when we post it the very minute or second. It's really the second.
Yeah, there's a small delay. So
there's a small delay.
Within the minute.
Within the minute. Okay, thank you. And also support our Patreon. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.